Are you improving on your weak areas? Let's say on day 6, you have just noted down 5 to 6 of your weak areas. How much you have improved on those two modules, speaking and listening. Again, we're going to follow the same pattern. We're going to do 10 to 15 readers and reorder paragraphs 5 to 8. Reading and writing, fill in the blanks when reading blanks 20 to 25. Under the same environment, under the same conditions you're going to do on exam day. Do the full mock test and please make sure you check your individual scores, that is how much you got in speaking, writing, reading and listening. It's very important to understand weak area and it's equally important to work on weak area. Now, are you planning to take PT exam anytime soon and want to know how to prepare for PT exam? Then all you have to do is you have to watch the session till the end. Hello everybody, I'm Aditi from PTE Universe. Guys, recently I have taken PT exam in Melbourne, Australia. In today's video, I'm going to share my PT exam preparation strategy with you. What you should study, how you should actually prepare for PTE exam. Because there's so many students who are preparing day and night but are not passing PT exam. Reason being they're not studying the right way. So many students are really confused what to study, when to study, how many hours to study. So let's understand each and everything. I'm going to give you the exact preparation plan I followed. Do follow this preparation plan and 110% you're going to pass PT exam in the very first attempt. Guys, before I start this session, if you're new to the channel, do like, comment and subscribe our YouTube channel which says PTE Universe. In case if you are struggling in PTE, you can contact us on the given number and book your slots. We have special one-to-one group classes and score improvement session for the students who are planning to take PT exam anytime soon. So guys, there are total 20 tasks in PT. Not all of them are important. What I really want you guys to do is to focus on the tasks which are really very important so that you can maximize your scores easily and quickly in less period of time. So altogether you need to focus on 13 tasks. In speaking, there are 4 tasks which you need to focus on: read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image and read a lecture. In writing, you need to focus on summarize, written text and essay. Both of them are really very easy. These are template based tasks, so make sure you understand how to use the templates. In reading, there are total 5 tasks. Reading, writing, fill in the blanks and reading, fill in the blanks are important, but reorder is not really very important. It's a moderate task. If you are aiming for band 8, you need to really focus on reorders as well as, but if you're aiming for a band 6 or 7, even if you're not good with reorder, it's fine. In listening, there are total 8 tasks, but only 4 of them are important. Summarize spoken text, highlight incorrect words, listening, fill in the blanks, and write from dictation. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to understand what you need to study, when you need to study, so that you understand the exact pattern I followed in my PT exam. Now, guys, if you have booked your PT exam in a week or 2 weeks time, what I really want you guys is to study at least 3 hours a day. There are total 4 modules in PT. Speaking is one of the most easiest module and trust me, it's really very easy to get 90 out of 90 in PT speaking. So what we're going to do is on day 1, we are going to prepare for 2 modules, speaking and listening. Now speaking is easy, so I've clubbed it with listening, and writing is easy, I've clubbed it with reading. So at least you can prepare 2 modules in a day. Now, day 1, what you can do is you can do 10 to 15 read alouds. Very, very important question type. If you find any words difficult, just skip the difficult words. You can also follow one-line strategy. My one-line strategy video is out on YouTube. Please do check it if you don't know how to follow it. Repeat sentences, very, very important question type. Please try to practice at least 30 questions and try to speak as much as you can. Here, fluency is also important and content is also important. Describe image, moderate, important task. Try to do 3 to 4 question types and just focus on fluency. Read a lecture, 2 to 3 questions and it's fine. So answer short questions you do not need to practice because it's an unimportant task. So we are done with speaking. Now let's jump to the next module, which is listening. Listening, guys, I already mentioned only 4 question types you need to focus. Summarize spoken text, 2 to 3 question types, practice under time condition and don't write words you don't know how to spell. Listening, fill in the blanks. Practice at least 5 to 10 questions and please make sure you create your own spelling list. Spelling plays a very, very important role in PT. Highlight incorrect word, guys. This is a very easy task, but trust me, most of the students are making mistakes in easy question types. Practice 5 to 10 questions, aim 100% accuracy. Last but not the least, king task of PT, write from dictation. Very, very important question type. Practice at least 30 to 35 question types And again, create your own spelling list. You can just write down the dictations you find really very difficult. So on the last or before exam day, you can revise all of these. Now we are done with plan for day 1. Let's have a look at day 2 plan. On day 2, what we will do is we will focus on the rest of the 2 modules. That is, we will focus on writing and reading. Now, writing is very easy. So I have clubbed it with reading because reading, most of the students find it really very boring. Okay, summarized written text, you can practice 1 to 2 questions and make sure whenever you're writing anything, proofread. Trust me, guys, if you will develop a habit of proofreading, you will be able to score high in writing. Essay, guys, you can practice 1 to 2 questions. I'll recommend you to practice 2 questions back to back because nowadays most of the students are getting 2 essays in PT exam. So make sure you know how to type 2 essays. You've practiced them so you do not get nervous on PTE exam day. In reading, as I mentioned, only 3 question types you need to focus. Reorder paragraphs, you can practice 5 to 8 questions, but make sure before practicing, you revise the rules. What I've seen, most of the students don't know the rules and they are messing up easy question types. Reading and writing fill in the blanks and reading fill in the blanks, you can practice 20 to 25 questions, but you need to make sure you revise grammar shortcuts. Again, most of the students are not good with grammar rules. They're not good with vocabulary. So make sure before practicing, you revise grammar rules. You also understand meaning of new words whenever you're solving reading fill in the blanks. Now, what we need to do, since we have practiced all 4 modules, on day 3, we need to do sectional mock test, or you call it individual mock test. So you get to know an idea about your strength and weakness. Guys, most of the students, they never attempt any mock test before exam. And again, they never know what are their strengths and weakness. Trust me, if you will attempt mock test, you will get a better understanding of your strengths, weakness. Also, you will get a better understanding of time management. Guys, most of the students, they attempt mock test, but they never look into their strengths and weakness. Once you attempt a mock test, make sure you analyze your mock test. You get to know in which task you are messing up. Let's say you are struggling in write from dictation. Is it the spelling or the listening skill? So you need to understand your areas of improvement in order to improve. Now let's move to the day 4. Since you have done day 1, day 2, day 3, you have already practiced all 4 modules, you have done a mock test. On day 4, what we are going to do is we are again going to practice. We're going to practice 2 modules, speaking and listening. Again, we're going to follow the same pattern. We're going to do 10 to 15 read alouds, 30 repeat sentences, 3 to 4 describe image, 2 to 3 read a lecture, 2 to 3 summarize spoken text, 5 to 10 listening fill in the blanks, 5 to 10 highlight incorrect words, and again, 30 to 35 write from dictations. Guys, whenever you are practicing any question type, make sure you're fully focused. You are actually following the tips and tricks. Guys, there's so many students who know the tips and tricks, but they don't know how to apply them. Also, I have seen there's so many students who are making same mistakes in PT exam again and again. Guys, I'm showing you feedbacks of few of the students who just joined some of our classes and improved rapidly in just 6 to 7 days. Reason being, they get to know which mistakes they were doing in PT exam. Now let's have a look at day 5 plan. Again, on day 5, we are going to practice the remaining 2 modules, that is writing and reading. Guys, writing, we are going to do 1 to 2 summarized written text. Again, guys, most of the students are just not copying the lines the correct way, and most of the students do not know which lines they need to copy. I have prepared a separate video in which I have talked about different templates. If you want to check that video, I'll attach it on the I button. Please do check templates which I used in my PT exam. You need to practice 1 to 2 essays. Again, reorder paragraphs 5 to 8. Reading and writing fill in the blanks and reading blanks 20 to 25. Guys, make sure you are revising the grammar rules because grammar rules are going to play a very, very important role. And whenever you're solving the reading, when you get to know an answer is wrong, try to understand the logic. That will improve your knowledge of vocabulary, grammar, and collocation. Now, since we have practiced all 4 modules, it's time for full mock test. Now, full mock test is very, very important. This 2-hour test will give you an idea about what you need to focus in the remaining days. Guys, it's very important to attempt full mock test and make sure when you're attempting the mock test, you're doing the mock test under the same environment, under the same conditions you're going to do on exam day. Do the full mock test and please make sure you check your individual scores. That is how much you got in speaking, writing, reading, and listening. Once you have attempted the mock test, you need to do the self-analysis. You need to understand in which question types you have made lot of mistakes. Let's say you have messed up the repeat sentences. You need to understand your areas of improvement, whether it's listening skill or whether it's fluency. So just do the self-analysis. Now, after self-analysis, please prepare a table and just analyze out of 20 question types, which question types you have messed up the most. After day 6 analysis, what we are going to do on day 7, we're going to work on weak areas. Guys, it's very important to understand weak area, and it's equally important to work on weak area. Now, after attempting the mock test, let's say you have get to know your 4 weak areas. You need to practice your weak areas. Let's say your weak area is repeat sentence. You need to practice 20 of them. Let's say your weak area is summarized spoken text. You do not need to practice 20 of such question types because these question types are not that important. So just understand your weak area. If it's an unimportant question type, do not practice it. Like if it's a multiple choice, multiple answer, multiple choice, choose single answer. But if it's a very, very important question type, you can practice more of such question type. If it's a medium weightage task like describe image, retell lecture, you can practice 2 to 3 question types and just try to understand, are you really improving on your weak areas? Rest, guys, I have just added 5 important question types because these are 5 question types which are really very important, contribute marks to 2 modules. And these question types are really very important. So make sure you practice reading and writing fill in the blanks, read aloud, repeat sentences, reading fill in the blanks, and write from dictation along with the weak areas. Now, since we have worked on our weak areas, what I really want you guys to do on day 8 is to attempt another full mock test. Guys, it's very important to attempt at least 2 to 3 full-length mock tests before PT exam. Most of the students get nervous on PT exam day. Reason being, they're not very sure of the time management skills. And mock tests are going to give you a fair idea about how to manage time and how to manage stress. Now, since we have done the mock test, we are going to again do the self-analysis. Now, in this self-analysis, what I really want you to focus is, are you improving on your weak areas? Let's say on day 6, you have just noted down 5 to 6 of your weak areas. How much you have improved on those 5 to 6 areas? That's really very important to understand on day 8. And if you are following the plan religiously, definitely you're going to improve on day 8 a lot. On day 9, what we're going to do, since we have attempted the mock test, again on day 9, we're going to understand our weak areas. We're going to work on the weak areas along with the most important tasks of PT, that is reading, writing fill-ups, read aloud, repeat sentences, and write from dictation. Now, from day 1 to day 9, we have attempted mock test. We have done sectional mock test. We have done full-length mock test. We have done topic-wise practice. We have worked on weak areas. Now comes day 10, final mock test day, when we are going to attempt the final mock test and we are going to see how much we have improved from day 1 to day 10. Guys, you really need to track your progress in order to see how much you are prepared for PT exam. Because most of the students do not prepare for PT the right way. And that is the reason most of the students fail in PT exam again and again. PTE is a very easy exam. All you need to do is you need to keep it simple. You do not need to complicate it. You need to follow the preparation plan and you need to make sure and you need to track your progress. And this is what we do in our online training program. We make sure that students book their PT exam after they are getting good scores in their mock test. We provide portal to them. We provide sectional mock test, full-length mock test. We give one-to-one guidance to students followed by lots of master classes. And thus students are getting their desired band scores in the very first attempt with PT Universe. Now, guys, while following the preparation plan, make sure you revise templates before every mock test because most of the students are not clear with templates even on the PT exam day. I want you guys is to revise templates before every mock test. So before every mock test, you're actually preparing for PT like it's your PT exam day. Make sure you revise your spelling list. Now, most of the students create their spelling list, but they never revise it. Revision is very important. Please cover monthly prediction file before exam. Don't read prediction file. Please solve it. Most of the students, what they're doing is they're just cramming the reading films, cramming reading writing films. Cramming is not going to help you. Reason being, cramming is not going to help you. There are very less chances questions will get repeated, but strategies will definitely get repeated. Guys, also, there are some tasks in PT which are very, very easy. Template-based tasks. I want you to develop good accuracy on template-based tasks like describe image, read a lecture, summarize written text, essay, summarize spoken text. Make sure you're not making any mistakes in these question types. Also, There are some question types which are hard, which will require additional practice. So make sure you're practicing them on daily basis, like read aloud, repeat sentences, writing blanks, and write from dictation. Make sure, guys, you develop good accuracy on easy question types. Again, I'm repeating, highlight incorrect words, listening, fill in the blanks, and template-based tasks. Also, there are some question types which I have not included in my preparation plan. So you do not need to practice such unimportant question like types like multiple choice, multiple answer, multiple choice, choose single answer, highlight correct summary, select missing word, answer short questions. Before exam, you can just read the answer short question. That's it. But you do not need to practice them on regular basis. So that's it for today's video. I hope you will definitely find this session informative. This preparation plan is definitely going to help you if you'll follow this preparation plan. This is the preparation plan which my students are following. And if you're watching the video, I definitely want you guys to follow this preparation plan. In case if your friends are struggling in PT, they don't know what to study, how to study, share this video with your friends so that they also pass PT in the very first attempt, because we at PT Universe believe that first attempt is the last attempt.